everyone, thanks for tuning into my channel. Hope everybody's doing really well. So today is messages from your person. So for the person that you came here for, your love interest, your crush, your ex, your partner, whoever it might be, this is what they want to say to you, okay? So I've got 3 options. Remember to pick using your intuition. Pause the video if you need more time. Timestamps are in the description box below. So this is option 1. And option 1 is the goldstone. Option 2. Option 2 is peacock ore. And option 3, quartz crystal. So again, that's option 1, 2, and 3. What does your person want to say to you? What does your beloved want to say? Let's find out. Thanks for tuning in. We're starting with option 1. Welcome, option 1. This is your reading. So what does your person want to say to you? What do they want to say? What do they want to tell you? What does their higher self want to communicate on their behalf to you today? I pre-shuffled the cards as usual, and I have them here. I have some pretty good cards here for you, option 1, not gonna lie. So the tarot cards that come out for you, we've got, first of all, the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is fire sign energy, and it speaks of a passionate new beginning. It shows me, the passion that this person has for you is definitely still there, okay? With you, I think it's pretty straightforward. Option 1, your divine counterpart wants a new beginning with you, okay? They're saying that, they blocked their intuition because we've got the High Priestess, and she actually came out in reverse, but I'm gonna just leave her slanted because the reversals have been, make me feel a little sick when I look at them for some reason, so I'm just gonna go ahead and slant it. Anyways, they blocked their intuition when it told them, that this was a divine and spiritual connection. And they did this so that they could keep playing the field, being a free agent, and they know that this broke your heart. It broke theirs too, okay? They know that it broke their heart and it broke your heart. But we've got the Spring card here that's talking about, a new beginning. Spring is about new beginnings, fresh new beginnings. And it's about rebirth and a blossoming of this connection. And we also have the Divine Masculine card. So if you're watching this, you're likely a feminine, but it's a general reading, so switch it around as it fits, as it resonates. But this is your Divine Masculine that's coming through here today, and they know what they did. So they know that the basis of your relationship was a physical attraction. They do desire you in that way still, but they are seeing that it has, this connection actually has the potential to become something much, much more than that, okay? Yeah. They're thinking about having quality time with you. They're thinking about having, let me put down some of the other cards that I pulled here. We've got Hierophant, the Knight of Wands, and I'm saving the best for last, okay? Okay. They're thinking about having quality time with you, option 1. Your love interest, who you came to this video for, they're thinking about romantic moments that you guys shared in the past. They're thinking about having a renewal and a rebirth of those romantic moments in the present and in the future, okay? The appearance of this card is a very positive sign. It is showing the passionate love and the romantic outings with you that is on their minds. So thinking about taking you out, having romantic outings with you. Spring, they're thinking about springtime. You make them feel alive. Spring, I just get this energy of life that you bring to them. That is represented, in the Spring card. If you look, we've got leaves growing out of this wand here. It's a blossoming. It's a desire for growth. And we see that that's upon us, right? Like spring just passed. And so this is upon us. This could be happening very soon between the two of you, a renewal in this connection. This is what your person wants to say to you. They want very soon to have a renewal in this connection. They understand that they involved you in a third-party situation, some of them did, or they were just in a player energy. and they didn't treat you right in the past, and they did block their intuition. With the appearance of the Hierophant and the High Priestess, that tells me that this is a spiritual divine connection, that this person did feel it. As your divine masculine, there is no way they couldn't have felt it. But they didn't tell you what they felt, because we also have the unsaid card from the Love Oracle. So this card talks about, showing I love you or like you without physically saying it. Didn't say it yet. So for, the majority of you who this reading is resonating with, this person didn't say, they loved you, but they do love you, okay? They never told you they love you, but they do. They might have thought that they were showing you or tried to show it to you through their actions, that they love you, they were trying to show you that, or that they like you, but they didn't want to physically say it because they were trying to deny their own intuition, their own inner knowing of the specialness of this connection. So they, you are heavy on their mind though. And, they're considering telling you that with the High Priestess card. The High Priestess, when she is upright, is somebody who keeps a lot to herself. She's a very active imagination and a very vivid mind, but usually she's keeping that to herself. This is in the reverse. This person's wanting to stop keeping this to themselves. They're wanting to tell you how they feel. So they're definitely considering, telling you that they love you or that they like you, telling you about how they want to take you out, how they want to treat you, how they feel really positive about having a new beginning with you, that they have this passionate love and romantic ideas around you. So, this is something that's weighing heavily, on their hearts, and they do want to reveal it to you. And they want to tell you that they can see a commitment with you. They see you as a wife or husband material. They may have misjudged you in the past, I'm getting. But they see something deeper with you now. Now that they're not blocking their intuition as much, they can see, the truth. And they can no longer deny, this inexplicable bond that the two of you guys share. And it could be too with this person, maybe they've stopped caring so much what other people think, since it does look like, there was some gossip. There could have been gossip around your connection. And these gossips, any gossips were motivated by a hidden agenda that your person didn't reflect on. Your person just took the gossip at face value. They didn't really question it. And these people did not have good intentions for you, and they didn't have good intentions for your person. So your person should have reflected on that. But they care too much what people think, and we've got that from my notes from your beloved deck. It says, I don't know why, but I've always based my self-worth on what others think of me. And so as a result of that, that got in the way of your connection too. They let other people interfere in this connection and allowed it to help them block, their feelings for you. So they could have told themselves, that this was just a sexual connection, and that's what, and that's what you were in this for, okay? And maybe even that you were the player yourself. They could have told themselves that you were a player, or that you get around or something. But they see how they were they were in the wrong about that, and they were wrong about you. And they were actually being a player with this Knight of Wands coming up, okay? They were being the player. They were projecting, that on you, or listening to gossip about you that led them to negate their own intuition here, because deep down, they knew what you were about, They knew who you were. They knew you weren't that kind of a person, but they allowed their mind to go there because they didn't want to tell you how they really felt about you, and they were playing games, basically, okay? So they allowed themselves to be fooled. But they know that they were wrong about you, and they were listening to their heads and their ego over their hearts. But now they want to return, to this bond after being remote. After being remote from you, they're wanting to return to this bond. This is a bond. This is a strong bond, and they definitely feel it. And this is what they would say to you. So, they are. They know that they broke your heart, and like I said, it could have been through a third-party situation or cheating on you. You know, cheating on you with someone else, another person interfered, or they just, you know, they broke an understanding that the two of you had. You thought you had an understanding with this person, and they broke that understanding by going with someone else. I'm getting. It's, you know, take what resonates. It's a general reading, but this is what I'm getting. Like, you know, they betrayed you in some way, and they were unfaithful, basically. Okay, that means unfaithful. Break down the word. It's lacking the faith. So they lacked faith in your connection. They lacked faith in themselves and in this connection, and lacking the faith to see the value of your love. Okay, of the love that you two share, because you both have it. This person loves you too, you know, but the good news is that they do want a new start with you. Okay, they do. So let me get some of the other messages that I pulled here. So we saw that they said, I don't know why, but I've always based my self-worth on what others think of me. Also, we have, after everything I've done, how can you still love me? So your person wonders, you know, how you can still love them. They know they screwed up. They know they did you dirty. They know they betrayed your trust, but yet they do sense through this connection, through this bond, this unspoken otherworldly bond, that you still love them, that you still really care for them, and they care for you. But they're just wondering, like, how can we have this new beginning? You know, how can you still love me? It like blows their mind. How can you still love me? Like, an odd few of these divine masculines sort of don't love themselves over what they did to you. Okay, so how can you, right? And then we've got, I was wearing a mask to keep you in my life. I didn't know it was pushing you away. So yeah, this person was playing games. They're playing games with you. They were playing hard to get, cat and mouse game, runner chaser game. Could have been trying to make you jealous. You know, could have been deliberately flirting with or talking to other people, just to let you know that, you know, that they didn't care that much about you, or that you didn't have that much control over them. You know, just different games. And it was a mask that they were wearing. They thought that that would keep you, but actually just pushed you away. And probably this person didn't even realize that they were pushing you away until it was over, you know, until it was said and done, until you were gone, until you were really gone, right? Until it was the last straw. So I'm going to get some messages from your person from my handmade deck, and then we'll get some from another deck as well. So go ahead and think about your person. Angels, spirits, and guides, can we get some more messages from option 1's person? For those who have chosen option 1, their love interest. What does their love interest want to say to them today? What does their love interest want to tell them? If you like the video so far, please hit the like button and consider subscribing if you haven't already. And I really appreciate those of you who have already liked and subscribed on my channel, those of you who have commented. It does help to keep the channel going. Thank you for doing that. And those of you who have donated to the channel, I appreciate that as well. So for option 1, what does a person want to say to them, please? If you do subscribe, please consider hitting the bell so you can receive notifications when I upload a new video. What does option 1's love interest want to tell them? Whoa, those flew out. Sometimes I still let my ego get the better of me. You don't say. Yeah, this person, like I said, was listening more to their mind and their ego, and instead of their intuition, or else they would have never hurt you. And it was their intuition that told them the truth about you, but it was their ego that was saying, yeah, listen to the gossips, yeah, listen to your negative thoughts about this person, care about what other people think more than your divine counterpart, because, you know, that's what matters more, when in fact, of course, that's not the truth. The opposite of that is actually true. I feel remorse for mistreating you. Most definitely they do. What else does option 1's person want to say to them, please? Okay, I'll take these. Several came out. I'm still in love with you. Option 1, your person's still in love with you, okay? I hope you find happiness. You know, regardless of what happens going forward, they hope you find happiness, because they still love you. They never told you that, but they do. You made me a better person. That is often the case with divine counterpart, divine masculine, divine feminine, twin flame connections. You end up making each other a better person, one way or another. And it's hard for me to trust. Yeah, it's due to this lack of faith. This person might be an atheist. Not all atheists have trust issues, but I'm just getting that impression because of how hard they tried not to trust in this connection. How hard they tried to dismiss the depth of this and the depth of your love and this strong spiritual connection. It was like, it comes from a deeper place, It's about a lack of faith at their core that they really need to forgive within themselves and learn from. Because, not to get all metaphysical or preachy, but God is love. That's not just a Christian or, a Hindu or a Wiccan or anything. It's not, that saying is not exclusive to religion. It's just reality. I mean, it's science. If this person's a scientific person, they would know, that there is a larger force that oversees the universe, and it is a force that is based in good and dark and light, and light is part of that. And denying love, doesn't make you a better person. It makes you half a person. It makes you an unbalanced person, right? So they have trust issues, and that's based in lack of faith, whether formal faith or just, faith in life itself. So let's look. The good news is, though, I feel like they are turning over a new leaf. Like, if you are a spiritual person and you have lived your life, sort of being an example of what it means to be a spiritual person, in touch with nature, in touch with source, if you're in touch with nature, I feel like this is representing like a blossoming, in this person's nature as well. Not only a blossoming and a desire for renewal in the connection, but a renewal within this person. Because this person is mirroring you as a divine counterpart. And so some of you have done a lot of work on yourselves, or always did have faith in this connection. Whatever it is, it's like they're starting to mirror that. Now that they've opened up their intuition and stopped blocking it, the truth has been able to come in, and they realize that, your love is their love, and it is in your nature to love, and so there's no denying that. And so whatever makes things grow from the earth, whether it's science or mysticism, whatever it is, it simply is nonetheless, and this person is beginning to accept that. Okay? So what else does option one's person want to say to them, please? I don't know how I feel anymore. Yeah, this person, I feel like regarding, their belief system, they don't know how they feel anymore. It's almost like this person is having some sort of a crisis of faith. Every part of what they thought they knew has been challenged through this connection. All they know is that they love you, and that they were scared to show you that for some reason. But regardless of how they try to push you away or mistreat you, this connection persists, and they continue to want you and want a start in this connection. And this is like confusing for them in a sense, because they thought they understood their own mind, and they realized that they don't understand, much about themselves at all, right? Much of what they're learning about their true self, they're seeing reflected in you, and they can no longer avert their eyes from that reflection, because the answers are in that reflection. The answers of the truth of who they are. This is, it's always so deep when we're talking about divine counterparts. I'm not the same person that you remember, exactly, because they're growing. They're growing up. They're learning from the error of their ways. They're no longer letting foolish or false pride, stop them from seeing the truth. Stop them from changing their minds, when presented with new information that contradicts their deeply held beliefs. They might have had to hold on to an attitude that, They would only trust or believe in, that which they could, touch, feel, and see, that which they could test, and shut off that feminine side of themselves. But then here you come, they're divine feminine, and they're attracted to you, and they can't help themselves but to acknowledge you and to see you and to know deep down, what you represent. And that is the other half of them, that other part of them, the part that is the divine feminine, the part that they've denied for so long. When you deny your love and your heart and your intuition, you're denying the divine feminine that exists within us all. Okay, you're denying the yin to your yang, and that's unnatural. Whatever reasons they told themselves, I don't know, but it's unnatural and it's unhealthy to do that. And so they're changing and they're growing and have blossomed and want to continue to blossom with you in this connection because of the love that they have for you. Okay? Despite their lack of trust, they're learning to trust, and they're a better person because of you. And the remorse that they feel for mistreating you, that has challenged what they thought they knew, and their beliefs and their ego. It's challenged it right down to the core and shook their foundations in a way that it needed to be shook, like the Tower card, right? Tower card didn't come out here, but it might as well. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting. This need to think this person's whole ideology or belief system or way of thinking, mentality, whatever you want to call it, was a castle made on sand. It couldn't stand. And the love that you represented, guided to them by the universe as you were, because you were, that was that lightning bolt that come down from the sky and shatter that ego, shatter that tower. Which seems like a horrible thing, except it's not, because now they can pick up the pieces and move to solid ground and rebuild, and this time the tower will stand. Because it has a strong foundation. It has the yin energy. It has the yang energy. You bring that. You are the missing piece. Look at those. Those towers are actually pillars, and those pillars, they look pretty strong to me, holding up the temple. Your love is sacred. And this person is tripping over it. They're really tripping over it. Look at this divine masculine and all this energy that's coming out of his head. Just like it's blowing his mind. He just can't believe it. This is great. We've got, I just wasn't ready for you. And I think that pretty much sums it up. This person just wasn't ready for you, option one. They're ready for you now. They do feel badly for the way they treated you. And they know that you didn't deserve that. We've got that again at the bottom of the deck here. I feel badly the way I treated you. You didn't deserve that. The ego can be a real prick when it's challenged. And it's not even like, I feel comfortable saying that, because I'm not saying your person's a prick. I'm saying their ego is. It really is like a dark force entity. It can be if it's unchecked. It becomes its own thing, like possesses you. It's crazy. All right, but the good news is this person, because of your love, you've mirrored back to them the way that they should be. They've learned from you some things that has helped them to have a change of heart, to get more in touch with their feminine side, to come back into more balance, which is going to result in more stability for themselves and for this connection going forward in the future, okay? So I'm going to get some messages from the unsent messages deck as well. What are we at? Ooh. What else does option one's person want to say to them, please? In case you were wondering, they're single. Okay? The person says they're single. So, they're not single. They're about to be single, but they're saying they're single. I'm starting to get things under control. I believe that. That's the energy I'm getting from this reading. I know it's wrong for me to say, but time apart made me realize these bitches ain't shit. So whoever they left you for, or if it was more than one person, they realized that that wasn't shit. Like, that was stupid. It wasn't even worth it. It it was just a huge disappointment. A huge disappointment for them. And we've got put your healing and happiness first at the bottom of the deck. Because I want you to heal from what's happened in this connection, from the hurt that they caused you. Because they're working on their healing too. And, you know, as a divine counterpart, the more that you heal, you know, the more your person is going to heal as well, because you are mirrors of one another, correct? Right? So, I'll get some charms for you as well. Get some charms for option 1, please. Try not to get a million charms, but I think I did anyway. That's okay. Be beautiful. So your person says you're beautiful. Be you. Be true to you. Then we've got the alien that's admiring the cat, my precious indifferent creature. This is to me like the cat and mouse games that this person was playing. You know, hoping that you would just keep chasing them. You know, the way that we chase an aloof cat. Those of us who are animal lovers, and so they're sort of hoping, you know, that was what their intention was, but you know, we saw where that got them. That mask just pushed you away. You know, we've got this little skeleton here, right? So this is, they're down to they're stripped down to their foundations, and that's a good thing, because now they can regrow as who they were truly meant to be. And also that for me is like a symbol of the death card, which is about transformation. It's kind of that tower card energy too, I'm feeling, like, of this person's transformation. We've got love. So more further validation of this person's love for you. We've got the penguin, penguin's mate for life. And that this person is looking at you as their end game. They know you're the one. They love you, and they just want to be with you. Only you. They don't want to be a player anymore, okay? Yeah, this is showing the strong connection that you guys, the bond that you guys have, and it's a quality bond, right? And gold is about quality, and it's about strength and optimism. You guys are like two cherries on a twig, okay? Maybe they want to feed you cherries. Take that how you will. And then we've got protected. This is a divine and protected union, and also they want to protect you. They don't want to come back and hurt you again. They want to mend your broken heart with this little Tim Burton looking heart with the stitching. What is this? This is a heart, a little red heart. Their heart, you know, their love is very romantic. It's a very romantic love that they have for you. Got this little pink bow, but there's a sweetness to it as well. They're definitely wanting to turn over a new leaf, heal this connection, see it grow, see it blossom, see it bloom. We've got a lipstick. Ooh, maybe they like it when you wear red lipstick. For a masculine watching for a feminine, maybe you like it when she wears red lipstick. Either way, they want to get dolled up for you, and they like it when you get dolled up for them. We've got the squirrel here, a little black squirrel. Those are a little more rare. Say find you somebody who is, you know, a little bit, you know, more rare, a little bit more, unusual, maybe. And I feel like this is somebody that is resilient in this love and this connection. They could be viewing you this way, and they're definitely planning ahead, you know, planning for your future. Some of them could be, you know, in sort of like a survival mode a little bit right now without you. Then we've got the I Ching heart. Call it the I Ching heart, but I don't think it's technically an I Ching symbol. Somebody could have be of Asian descent, but also it's like a puzzle piece, like you're the missing piece to their puzzle here. Kind of looks like a piece of something. And then this rocking horse, so you could have a child with this person. Could represent, you know, the purity too with that pink bow. You could have a little girl, or, you know, you make them feel like a kid again. They want to have fun with you. We've got another symbol of lasting love and a twin flame connection with the swan. Swan's mate for life. Seeing you graceful, seeing you beautiful. Again, showing up as black. You could be a black person. But either way, it's like there's something unique and different. And also black is a color of protection, wanting to protect you. We saw that protected charm come out. Feeling protected by you too, perhaps. And then we've got this little cherub with the banjo, or a guitar. Somebody could like think about you. This person could think about you when they're listening to music. Romantic, you know, Spanish guitar perhaps. Maybe one of you plays that. And then we've got the cactus here. So talking about, you know, maybe this person's been prickly. Maybe this whole relationship has been prickly, right? Prickly to the touch, hard to get close to. This person was trying to keep you away before, but no longer. This love it just keeps growing, despite the fact that it's been starved for rain, right? It's been starved for nourishment, but yet it still stands. And it's got the two little, it looks like those cherries that come out, those two little red flowers on the cactus. You guys, you continue to bloom regardless of the hardships that you have faced in this connection. This love continues to bloom. So I'm going to take this over to the extended, where I'm going to read the rest of the tarot cards and get some more messages from your person cards and advice as well for you. So if you'd like to follow me over there, please do so. The link for that will be in the description box below. But if this is where we part ways, thank you for tuning in. I hope that was helpful in some way, and I'll talk to you next time. Welcome, option 2. Thanks for tuning in to your reading. For those of you who chose the peacock oar, so you got an extra message from your person card. That's cool. And your extended got an extra tarot card. But for here, we've got the moon card here. So the moon card come out to say that your person may be hiding something from you, option 2. Or they were hiding something from you and it came out. But if they are hiding something from you, I feel that it will come to light. And like I told option 1, I'm putting my reversals slanted to the side like that because it's been bothering me, like visually, to have them upside down. So just so you know, if it's slanted, that's the reason why it's a reversal. And then we've got the moon, justice, and the 10 of pentacles. In terms of signs, you know, we've got earth signs, and then we've got strong Pisces and Libra. Okay, so, you know, you may be one of these signs, your person might be one of those signs, but it doesn't have to be. It's the energy. This is what's coming through in your reading, okay? So that we've got someone here who could be possibly hiding something from you. They could be hiding from you the fact that they're married, or you found out that they were married after you got involved with them, okay? But that's not going to resonate for everybody. This is a general reading, so just take what resonates and forget what doesn't. But you actually might be married to this person, okay? Or they're married to someone else. But either way, I see a breakup here with this Justice card in reverse. I see a breakup or a divorce here. So this could be with the moon card here too. Could be, or could have been, could be a secret affair. And the secret affair could have come to light. And so that's the cause for this breakup. That's a cause for a breakup or a divorce that I'm seeing here. So, you know, regardless, either way, you know, your person, they love you, okay? You know, they're going through a lot right now. They're busy with distractions, especially if you're resonating with them getting a divorce, or if there's been a breakup in your connection even. Regardless, they do love you. They are busy with a lot right now, going through distractions, and that's why they need their space. But they don't want you to let go of this connection. So we've got the love card from the Love Oracle. So hopefully you can see that. And it says unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. So this person has a lot of affection for you. They have a lot of love for you. They want to come into wholeness in this connection. They want to come into union, okay? Got a lot of passion for you, and you have a lot of passion for them. Your love could be really unconditional with this person. And it's also a card, you know, talking about self-love. So if there's a separation happening, you know, perhaps one of the people who is separating is doing it, you know, for purposes of self-love, you know, to honor themselves and do the right thing, you know, for themselves. And even though it's not a hard thing, or it's not an easy thing to do, it's a hard thing to do, separating, okay? Just excuse me one moment. Sorry about that. That music was getting on my nerves. Also, we have like this hold on loosely card from Notes from Your Beloved. And this is saying to me that this person, yeah, they definitely, even if they want their space or need their space right now, you know, they don't want you to let go of this connection. They also don't want you holding on to it too tight, right? They need their space because they're busy. They have some distractions that they have to deal with first. Okay. Thinking that for some of you, your person may be drinking too much. Unfortunately, for an odd few, that might be the distraction. But, you know, take what resonates. For some of you, though, this person might be drinking too much, or, yeah. They're in risky territory. Whatever they're going through right now, whatever it is, they're in risky territory, and they're trying to cope as best they can, okay? They are having, you know, with this moon card, they're having romantic fantasies over taking a leap of faith with you. They really are thinking about you, fantasizing about you, dreaming and daydreaming about you. They're thinking about, you know, having, taking a leap of faith, moving towards you, just throwing it all away, especially if they're married or committed to someone else in an unhappy marriage, to just fantasize about tossing it all away and taking a leap of faith towards you and away from their troubles. If they're leaving someone else, it's because they feel shortchanged or taken advantage of. Yeah, this, like I said before, with the self-love here, this person's leaving. It has to do with you, if that part resonates. I mean, honestly, this person's married, okay? Or you're married to this person and you're splitting up. I feel like for the majority who will resonate with this, this person is leaving someone else. Now you can continue watching because there could still be messages in it for you, especially, you know, if you're the one. I mean, if you feel drawn to, continue watching, but I just wanted to say that because I feel like it's just easier to put that out there so that people aren't getting confused. But, you know, and if that doesn't resonate, then please feel free to, you know, choose options, you know, 1 or 3. But, or come back another day. But, like I was saying, it's an act of self-love for this person to get out of a situation, whatever the situation, this third-party situation is. And if they're leaving someone else, you know, it's because I feel that they feel shortchanged or taken advantage of. Yes, they want to leave for you because they keep fantasizing about you and wanting to take a leap of faith towards you and leave their troubles behind. But they're also wanting to escape from this person. They feel like shortchanged or taken advantage of. And, you know, if it's vice versa, if you're the one that's separated from this person, getting a divorce from this person or breaking up from this person, you feel like they took advantage of you, well then apply it that way. But I'm just going to read it from this angle where I feel that it's this person, your love interest, you feel is taken advantage of. And so some of these people, some of your love interests may even feel that the other person tricked them into a commitment. Something could have come to light that shows that the other person actually tricked them or coerced them somehow into a commitment, maybe did a bait and switch, acted like it was going to be one way and then it ended up turning out to be another way. Because we also got from 9 Notes from Your Beloved, love may be blind, but marriage is a real eye-opener. So I think they've had their eyes open to something, and like I said at the start, there's something that's coming to light here, and it could be that this person isn't who they thought they were. If they've made you, like I said, if they made you feel this way, or if you've gotten the short end of the stick here, and if it's a third-party connection, then likely you have in some way, shape, or form. You know, it's largely because this person has been unawakened to your connection and to themselves, really. And have been letting fear get the best of them. So this is sort of like option 1. I think I'm going to put that in the description box, that these two are sort of linked, options 1 and 2. But yeah, they've been unawakened in this connection. So if they've taken you for granted or taken advantage of you, if you've gotten the short end of the stick in this connection, it's because they've been unawakened to this connection, unawakened to themselves, and have been letting fear, you know, get the better of them. And regardless of if this person's committed to you, to someone else, or no one else, you know, even if it's not a third party situation, the lack of commitment from this person is due to the lack of vision and foresight about their future, and a lack of desire on their part to do their fair share and work as a team in a committed relationship. Okay? And we've got the Ten of Pentacles, which is about prosperity and family and marriage, stability, financial stability or security. Also can talk about people who are together for, not for love, but for financial or practical reasons. Could be that as well. If they are married, some of them, did it out of a sense that they owed the other person something. With that Justice in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles, they could have felt that they owed that other person something. Like they had been together so long, it would have felt wrong not to marry them, and or they have money and assets tied together with that person. So it's going to be messy to untangle this. And so I feel like your person's needing space. They're asking you to hold on loosely, but don't let go, because the distractions are around extricating themselves from this other situation. The good news is, if they're leaving someone else to be with you, that means you're probably going to be with them, right? I mean, there's a good chance that increases your chance of having your beloved with you, so that's a good thing. Might not be good for the third party, but if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. And this person does love you, and they're learning to love themselves more. They're awakening to their love for you and for themselves, and in that process, they're doing their best to cope, but it's obviously not easy, and it's not really easy for anybody. Okay? So the other messages, I pulled some messages in advance, and then I'll pull some more on camera, messages from your person. I already showed you that the person says that love may be blind, but marriage is a real eye-opener. Another message that came out is, I'm jealous of every single person who's closer to you than I am. So, I mean, while they're daydreaming about you, they're daydreaming about being with you, they're also daydreaming about being the only one who's with you, right? Even if you, I don't get that this person's talking about a particular, like a romantic rival or anything like that. I'm getting just that, the fact that they can't be with you, that there has to be space in your connection while they work out this other situation, while they disentangle their assets or whatever, while they get this divorce, whatever it is. The fact that they're busy doing that, that's keeping them from being with you as much as they would like to be. And so as a result, they're just jealous of, anybody that gets to spend time with you, whether that's coworkers or friends or family. Yeah. And then your eyes see right through me. It scares the hell out of me. Okay? So you see right through this person. I don't feel like they can keep anything from you for long. Even if they are hiding something from you, even if they are and it's going to come to light, I feel like you probably already know what it is or have some sort of an inkling about what it could be, At least this person feels that you probably do. They feel like you see right through them. You know them very well. You have a good sense about them. So let's get some more messages from your person cards. Go ahead and think about your person, the love interest you came to the reading for. If you like the reading so far, please hit the like button. That would be helpful. And let me know in the comment section down below if this is resonating. Also, please subscribe if you haven't already, as that does support the channel. And if you do subscribe, you can hit the bell icon if you want to receive notifications when I upload my next video. For option 2, what does this person want to say to them, please? What else does this person want to say? What else does option 2's love interest want to say? I wish I could take back the things I said that hurt you. So evidently they've said some hurtful things to you, option 2, and if so, they wish that they could take that back. What else does option 2's person want to say to them, please? I settled for something I no longer want. Well, doesn't that just validate the whole reading, that this is a third-party situation? There's something interfering in this connection, something they settled for. They no longer want it. As they grow in self-love, they realize they deserve better than that. They do deserve to be happy after all, whereas they might have felt like they didn't. We've got lots of orange coming out. Orange is a very happy and optimistic color, isn't it? It's hard for me to trust, and this came out in option 1 as well. It's hard for this person to trust, so they settled for something that looked good on paper, something safe, something where they didn't have as much emotion or feeling for the person as they did for you, if they knew you at the time when they made the decision to get married, or even if they didn't, they just settled for something that looked good on paper, right? Another orange one. You might want to Google the spiritual meaning of orange. You should have more self-confidence and stop doubting yourself. So this person feels like you have a lack of self-confidence, or that you doubt yourself. Maybe you doubt the way this person feels towards you, and they're wanting you to know that, you know, it's their issues, it's them, not you. So don't let whatever happened in this connection, don't let that take such a big toll on your self-confidence, your self-esteem. Don't let it make you doubt yourself, because it's really it's not your fault if this person chose somebody else over you, and even if they didn't choose somebody else over you and you met after they were already involved in a third party, you know, you could still be feeling like this person prefers to be there with this other person, or that maybe they don't love you as much or appreciate you as much, or you don't measure up because they're still involved in something else. I'm getting that that's not true. This person, you know, they love you and they want out of the situation that's keeping them from you. It's really all they can think about. I feel like they have to medicate themselves in a way, or literally to stop thinking about it. But I just think it probably makes them think about it more, but just makes it a little more tolerable, perhaps. I'm in love with you and it scares me. Yeah, what was I just saying? The reason this person is saying, you know, you should have more self-confidence and stop doubting yourself is because they're in love with you. Maybe they think they've been really obvious about that fact, and maybe they have and you just didn't notice because you do have self-esteem or doubt issues, in which case follow their advice. By all means, we all deserve to love ourselves more. A little healthy self-confidence, you know, never hurt anyone. But I don't know. I don't know if they've, because in option 1, this person didn't tell option 1 that they loved them when they actually did. And so maybe this person thought they were telling you or showing you that they loved you or showing you what you meant, and they actually haven't been. And so you don't know, and so they're like wondering, why is she or he so insecure? Why don't they know how I feel? Like, I've been showing them. And you're like, really? Because on my end, that's not what I'm getting. Like, you need to be a little bit more clear about your feelings with me. Tell me how you feel, because I don't know. This person and you might have some communication issues that need to be resolved here. So just take that, you know, how it resonates. This person thinks you should have more confidence, stop doubting yourself, because they're in love with you and it scares them. But if it scares them, that means they're probably trying to hide it, right? What the moon card talks about, things that are hidden as well. So that's funny. It's kind of funny, actually. I know it's hard, but be patient with me. This person is wanting you, you know, continue to be patient with them. That's what they're wanting you to do. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got, what if I'm not good enough for you? So again, you know, this is why they're afraid, you know, the fact that they love you. They just got a lot of fears. They're going through some stuff. They're distracted by this, this split up, this breakup, this third party situation, whatever it is. For a lot of you, it's a marriage. And at the same time, you know, they're in love with you, and, you know, they feel like they might not be good enough for you, right? So I mean, this is why they're jealous of other people who are close to you, because people who are jealous tend to, you know, feel like they're lacking something. And so this person has their insecurities as well. So this whole "you should stop doubting yourself," you know, thing, I feel like it could be, you know, advice that they should take. Maybe they're projecting on you a little bit, you know, seeing in you your self-doubt, your lack of confidence, when really, you know, it's something that they need to be working on more as well. Or maybe they're the only ones that have that problem, you know, maybe. So let's get some messages from the unsent messages deck. So what else does option 2's person want to say to them, please? Why is it so hard for you to see that you're the only one I want? I mean, this is what I was just saying, right? Like, I feel that this person, they feel like they've shown you. They feel like they've shown you that you're the only one they want. And yet, it seems like that you don't get that. That you behave like you don't know that. Like you doubt this connection. So some of you evidently, you know, are doubting this connection. And if it's a third party situation, that's understandable, right? Why you would doubt the connection. You don't want to sell yourself short or put all your eggs in the basket of somebody who's unavailable. But the next card is, I heard some stuff about you. I don't care if it's true because it doesn't change the way I feel. Yeah, there were some gossips that were interfering in the connection in option 1's reading, so another link. It's good though, because if this is the same situation, if this is a continuation of option 1, then this is telling us more information that, you know, maybe they listened and let those gossips get in their head in the past, but they're not letting that happen anymore. It doesn't change the way they feel about you. They love you. And they don't know why you can't see that, or why you haven't been able to see that. Option 1, how come? Let me know in the comment section down below. How come they feel that you don't see that they love you? Do you see it? Or is this person just crazy? You turn me on, I can't control what you do to me. Yeah, passion in this connection, very passionate. This person feels very passionately towards you, and they want to be with you, they want to make love to you, and so that's what it is. And then at the bottom of the deck, we've got fuck what your friends think. So maybe some of the people, for some of you, not everybody, some of your friends interfered in this connection, tried to, or, you know, maybe this person subconsciously or consciously worries or is in fear, you know, a little bit of what your friends are going to say or think about, you know, your connection with this person. And, you know, maybe your friends have interfered somehow. And if that's the case, your person's like, I don't care what your friends think, and I heard some stuff, but I don't care if it's true because it doesn't change my love for you, basically. So this is quite interesting. So I'm going to pull some charms for you, and then I'm going to take it over to the extended. For option 2, the chain came out again, the old ball and chain. And then we've got these two little aliens looking at each other in love. It says, you remove the air from my lungs. So basically, you take my breath away. This person finds you extremely attractive, and they can't control what you do to them. You remove the air from their lungs. And then we've got this little tulip. It's a symbol of renewal and rebirth. It's a symbol of self-love as well. We've got, oh, this is connected. Be friends. Yeah. It's an interesting one to come out. Maybe somebody that you have a broken friendship with has has talked about you to this person, but it doesn't change the way they feel about you. Then we've got the sun here. And the sun is a symbol of happiness. It's like that orange color that kept coming out. It's a symbol of optimism. So you are the warmth, you are the sun to this person, right? Like the center of their universe. This is a symbol of hope for the connection and a symbol of growth in the future here. Symbol of rebirth, renewal, growth, blossoming. We've got my little ruby looking, I think it's a garnet actually. So this garnet pendant, garnet is a symbol of passion, romance. We've got a crown here. Does anybody like Crown Royale? It's a liquor, isn't it? Maybe that's what this person's getting drunk on while they're crying in their beer over you. But I don't know. I usually say that this is that you are this person's king or queen. They want to make you their king or queen. They need to get rid of the ball and chain first, though. Right? They're working on that because they find that the chain they have with you, the connection they have with you is much bigger and much stronger, and there's no ball attached. There's no strings attached. You've got a sled here. You want to slide back into your DMs, your direct messages. Something of significance could have happened in this connection with them in the winter time, or will happen in the winter time, and so it could, want to take you sledding. Wish upon a star. This person is wishing for you. They're wishing for you. You are a star to them, okay? So I'm going to take it over to the extended where I'm going to read the rest of the tarot cards here, and then I'm going to pull some more messages from your person, and I'll give you advice if you need it. Option 1 actually didn't need advice because, yeah, it was pretty self-explanatory. So follow me over there if you'd like to. The link for that is in the description box below. And if this is where we part ways, thank you for tuning in. I hope that was helpful. Option 2, I appreciate you. And I'll talk to you next time. Welcome, option 3. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope everybody's doing well. So let's get started with messages from your person. I went ahead and pre-shuffled some of the messages, and then I'll do some on camera, and I will pull charms at the end. And I've got tarot cards, so we'll start with those. So the first card here is the number 3. So this is 3 of Wands from the John Holland deck, Partnerships and Alliances. I'm just going to go ahead and set out, most of the tarot cards, up front. We've got 5 of Cups, Emotional Loss. And then we've got from the Major Arcana, Balance, which is the same as Justice, number 11. And that actually came out in option 2. And like I said in options 1 and 2, I think I said it in option 1, maybe not. All of these are linked. It definitely seems to me like the collective energy that I'm tuning into today is everybody's having a very similar story. Those who are being drawn to these readings and are resonating with them. So it's almost like, option 1 is the first part of the story, and then it just gets progressively deeper as you go. So if you feel drawn to, watch, the entire video, options 1, 2, and 3, then go ahead and do that, because I feel like more so than usual, these readings are connected and the stories are pretty similar. So feel free to do that if you're drawn to, and if not, that's fine as well. Let's get started with your reading, option 3. I'm going to go ahead and put down a couple more. We got the Truth card, number 20. That actually came out in reverse, but I'm just going to put it to the side like this because reversals have been actually making me feel a little nauseous. As blocked energy, and I guess I'm sensitive to that. So I'm going to keep them upright, just tilted to the side so I know that it's reversed. And then we've got number 4, Authority, which is the Divine Masculine or the Emperor, okay? All right, so, and then I'll save the last card for the extended. What we've got here, okay, when yours is the only one that I got a song for. So when I was pre-shuffling your cards, option 3, I heard "Get Ready, 'Cause Here I Come." Okay, that's from the Temptations. I would look it up if I were you. I love the Temptations, love oldies, love Motown. I think it's a generally good song, you know, pretty universal appeal. And I might, if I remember, put the link to that song in the description box with the timestamp, okay? Because it was pretty clear, and I haven't heard that song or thought of that song in a long time, but as soon as I pulled these cards, I start hearing this song. Get ready, because here I come, the Temptations. And so I didn't get songs for options 1 and 2, and I like to get songs for everybody if I can, but I can't control that clairaudience. It happens when it happens. So what I'm getting here, okay, is that this person, if this person chose someone else over you, option 3, they wanna say that they're grieving about it. Okay, they regret making that decision. They made the wrong decision. Okay, and they know that they hurt you, but I feel that karma played a hand in this. This could be past life karma or individual karma or some combination thereof, but it's like this had to happen. This is universal energy at play. You've got a lot of major arcana, just the same as option 2 did, and option 1 was a divine counterpart connection. I feel like all of you guys are divine counterparts that are tuning in for this video today, because it's a lot of universal energy, and major arcana talks about that. And what universal energy means is that fate is at play in these connections, that some of this that's happening is outside of your own volition or will. This is something that is contracted to happen on a soul contract level. So with that being said, this person is grieving if they chose somebody else over you, if they chose something else over you, okay? They know that they've hurt you regardless, but karma did, is the reason why this had to play out the way that it did, I feel. And what goes down, it has to come back up, and what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So expect justice in this connection. And so what karma was meant to teach you, the person who chose someone else, I'm getting, if this is similar to options 1 and 2, and I feel that it is, that this person did choose someone else over you, or went in another direction at the very least, and that you guys aren't together. And if that's the case, then it's because the karma was meant to teach this person, whoever chose someone else, whether it was you, it could be roles, could be vice versa. You could have chose someone else over this person, but either way, I'm just going to say it this way. If this person chose someone else, the point was to teach your person to approach prospects, to approach opportunities with a positive approach, and not from this place of lack or restriction. Your person's like a fearful person, or they let their fears get the better of them when it comes to your connection, and when it comes to love, and they have placed limitations and restrictions on this connection. And so what they've caused, the hurt that they've caused, both of you, is to teach them not to do that. It's kind of a hard lesson for you guys both to have to endure, but that's what I'm getting, is that this is to teach them to take a more positive approach, have a more positive attitude towards love, and not approach the matter of love. And also I'm getting faith, because faith in spirituality, but especially the word faith, is important to all 3 of these options. Like, this person has a lack of faith. And I even got like maybe this person's agnostic, or not agnostic, atheist. Something about this person is giving me the impression that they have a really strong lack of faith, and this has wreaked havoc in this connection, and probably in their lives at large, because I feel like they've missed out on other opportunities due to this approach of theirs, which is one that's based in fear and restriction, one that's based in mind identifiedness, in the ego. Because when you don't believe in a higher power, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't matter the religion, if you don't believe in something greater than yourself, then you think that everything is all about you. And I think I got in option 2's extended, that we got a card that said that this person had been spoiled by their mother, and as a result of that, they were taught to be childish and selfish in their relationships. And in that reading, I felt like this person probably went with someone else who was like a mother figure to them, or a father figure, depending on their gender or sex. They went with a parental figure because of the way that they were spoiled growing up. Okay, so that, I felt like that was kind of a specific message, but I still feel like there's some vein of truth in that applies here. that this person is growing, and they're needing to grow into understanding that, the buck does not stop with you as an individual. The world doesn't revolve around you. There is something greater, and it's not foolish to believe so. The majority of the masses and the religions of the world, all have in common this thing called a higher power, though they call it something different. There's a reason for that. Okay, it's nature. Okay, it exists. It's energy. It's in. This person could be very science-minded or not, but either way, even science supports that. Even Einstein, the smartest person, perhaps that ever lived, depending on who you ask, it believed in a higher power. So I tend to side with Einstein. But anyway, again, I feel like it's this lack of faith that has caused restrictions in this person's thinking towards this connection, and this karma and you and what you've been through with them is in part to teach them not to be that way and to be more open. And they're learning to be more open-minded. Like, it's working. Okay, these karmic lessons are paying off. They're learning to be more open-minded, more flexible, and to work hard towards their relationship goals. Okay, and they're seeing the big picture now, and they're preparing to take action. Option 3. They're preparing to take action with this card. This is Wands. It's about taking action. I feel like they're watching you from a distance. They have made a choice, and they're coming towards you. Now, if you're committed to this person, you're finding more to talk about with them, and you're improving the health of this relationship. But I feel like a lot of you are not committed to this person yet. But either way, that's what's going to happen. You are going to get committed to this person, and you guys are going to have a lot to talk about, and it's all going to be around how to improve the health of this relationship, because this person has grown and they're continuing to grow. You're both growing, and it's resulting in a union here, and a healthy one at that. So you're going to be learning new things about each other. And your person wants to tell you today. They want to tell you, how they really feel about you, and they want to tell you that not only through me, but also in person, like physically. They want to tell you this, how they really feel about you. And so, also this, the Three of Wands is actually good luck, if you're looking for a long-term partner. Okay. So if this is somebody that you just have a crush on or a casual interest in, you might want to rethink that, because this is good luck for a long-term partner. And also, I get that this person is watching you, like I said, from a distance, and some are wanting for you to reach out. And I think that came out in option 2 as well. I think we got the I want to hear from you, call me card in that option. They're waiting for you to reach out, especially if the ball's in your court. Okay. So I did get this card here from my notes from your beloved deck that came out for you that said, I just called to ask how long I should wait to text back. Okay. So this person, there might be some confusion about where the ball is at, whose court the ball is in. Okay. I feel like if this person, texted you and you haven't responded, they are almost on the verge of calling you up to ask you, when can I text you back? They're wanting a response to that text. They're feeling antsy. They're feeling a little impatient to hear from you. Okay, so I feel that they want to, they want to hear from you, and just do what you feel drawn to do. Right. I think you'll hear from this person regardless, but there could be a bit of confusion. So if you know that, they texted you or you texted them, and you're waiting to hear from them again, they might be waiting to hear from you too. It's like you guys are both waiting to hear from each other. Okay. I get too that this person has found out something new about you. And that was even alluded to in option 2 as well. I think in the YouTube version, it might have been in the extended. I pulled a card on camera, and it was talking about, might have been in option 1 as well. I'm telling you, these are all strongly linked. despite my intention for them to be separate, but it doesn't matter. It's the message that the universe wants to come out today, what Spirit wants to come out, wants to say. I feel that they got some news about you, and it's behind the new enthusiasm they have for this connection, okay? I think it said in previous option that they heard something, but it doesn't change the way that they feel about you, okay? So there could be some interference, or there could have been negative interference or gossip in the past, or even up till now, but this person they're set on you. They want you. It doesn't change the way that they feel about you, and they have a renewed enthusiasm for this connection. So if you're wondering why now, why are they wanting me to reach out now, or why is this happening now, it's because for a lot of you, this person has heard something new about you, got news of you, and also because they've never gotten over you. They've never been able to fully recover from what happened between the two of you. So their feelings for you and their thoughts about you and this connection has always been just under the surface for them. And so it didn't take much to pique their interest in you again. And I feel like something has happened to do that. And this person misses you so much, it hurts. And they let their pessimistic thinking, with this judgment in reverse, they let their pessimistic thinking cause them to think about, or cause them to make a big mistake. And they're grieving over that, and they're grieving over the end of this relationship. And they've never, like I said, they've never really fully gotten over it. I don't think they've really gotten over it at all. They might have put it out of their mind, but that's not the same thing as healing from it or getting over it. They wish things had turned out differently between the two of you. In option 2, it said they settled for something they didn't want. So maybe that's the case here as well. And they feel, devastated. I'm getting devastated over the loss of you in their lives. I feel like that might be surprising to some of you, to a few of you. They were devastated, and I feel like it'd be surprising because they're not necessarily showing it. They haven't shown it. With the Emperor card, this Emperor tends to be stoic. So your person is the stoic type. But karma has been served in this connection. Any karmic debt from a previous life, any karmic lessons you guys are meant to teach each other, that's done. That's wrapping up. That's pretty much done. And I feel that your person is saying to you that you've been treating them so well, they want to return it. I think I got that card as well. Where did it go? Yep. You've been treating me so well, it's only right I return your kindness. So you've treated them so well, they just want to give back to you. They want to be fair to you. I don't feel like they've been fair to you in the past. They understand that they got what they deserve. So take that how that resonates. They understand that they got what they deserve. And when they step back and view things from a non-biased perspective, they see that they were unfair to you. Choosing someone else probably. And for reasons like status or money. That's what they felt they had to do at the time. And they thought they were being reasonable, considering other factors besides just feelings and emotions. But it turns out they were actually being, prejudiced or unjust. For some, they thought they were being reasonable, but they were being unjust and prejudiced even, maybe, for some of you. So, yeah. What other cards do we have here for you? We've got leaving space. Give yourself the time to heal. One can't come if the wrong one is there. So somebody here, maybe both of you, has someone else in your life, and you guys need to get rid of that other person. And if it's your person who has someone else, they are breaking up from that other person. That's not working out. They're not happy there. They miss you. They think about you. They dream about you. The universe is guiding them back to you. And, again, with all my readings, things can be vice versa. If you're resonating with the other role, then take it vice versa. You could be the one that's needing to let go of somebody else, because the right one can't come in if the wrong one is there, and you know that this person is the right one for you. This is also saying clear a drawer for them. Okay, so some of you who manifest, some of you who use like law of attraction, that they tell you to act as if your desire has already come true, your wish has already come true. And I know that one of the techniques is to like make room in your closet for them, make a drawer for them, empty a drawer for them as a sort of a manifestation technique. So some of you might want to look into that. That might be the right thing for you to do. Universe might be asking you to do that, but it's basically symbolic, just saying, you know, you need time to heal, and you need to make room for them, leave space for them. Okay, you're being guided to leave space for this person. And we've got, I still catch my breath when I look at you. So yeah, this person is probably looking at your social media or in some other way is able to see you, and maybe they've got a picture of you. When they look at you though, they still catch, you know, they still catch their breath. You still make them catch their breath. They think you're beautiful, they think you're stunning, they think you're attractive. And then we also got, you are the type of woman who brings out the worst in a man, his conscience. I feel like you have brought out his conscience, regardless of your gender. Use the pronoun that applies. I channel as a feminine most of the time. You know, you're the type of person who brings out the worst in the... They're teasing, but it's kind of like this has been their attitude. From an ego standpoint, it's a liability to have a conscience. Because the ego only wants to look at cold, hard facts and numbers and cold, hard math. And what it can get out of the situation. But you inspire their conscience, which is that angel on the shoulder that's like, knock, knock, hello. You know you ain't acting right. You need to come full circle and do the right thing. All right, and then we've got family here as well, which I think, you know, is saying that this person wants to be a family with you. They want to make a family with you. Maybe you already have started a family. They want to come back and continue that and improve upon that and make it healthier. If you haven't started a family with this person wants to start a family with you. In option one, we got the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is like a very familial card. You know, even if it's just the two of you, it's still a card that talks about feeling at home with somebody. And this person wants you to be their family. I mean, in essence, you already are their family. As their soulmate, as their higher level soulmate or twin flame, you already are their family, their soul family. They're wanting to make you their family in the 3D here on Earth today, like in the present. Very exciting readings for everyone today. I'm just loving it. So let's get some more messages. Where should I start? This is the point where my mind completely blanks. Okay, here we go. My hand created ones. So if you're liking the video so far, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I would appreciate that. That does support the channel. I do appreciate all of you who remain subscribed to my channel. Those of you who have donated, you're awesome. I appreciate that. Every little bit helps, keeps the channel going. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you do subscribe, you can hit the bell icon to receive notifications when I upload a new video, okay? If you have suggestions for what you'd like my next video to be, go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below, as well as if and how this reading is resonating for you. So for option 3, can we get more messages from their person, please? From their love interest they came to the video for? What else does this person want to say to them? What else does option 3's person want to say to them, please? Let's just agree to disagree and move on. Yeah, they're definitely wanting to just put the past behind you guys. They're just wanting to, you know, be flexible, be open-minded, and work hard towards their relationship goals with you. They are seeing the big picture, and they're just wanting to take action towards this connection. They're wanting to see something happen here. Yeah, they definitely want to improve the health of this relationship for sure. They just want to get past all the stickiness and move on to brighter days ahead. Much brighter days ahead. I think about you daily, so this person thinks about you every day. I'm not surprised at all. This is totally this energy that I'm getting. I am coming back to you. This came out from a different deck that said the same thing in option 2. I'm afraid you can't forgive me. You know, there is some doubts that this person is having around being good enough. They're feeling a lack of self-confidence because of what's gone on in this connection, you know, whatever negative has happened in this connection, whatever they might have done to you or said to you, you know, this is causing them to have these doubts, you know. So for some of you, you know, forgiveness is needed, and if you do forgive this person, you need to let them know that you forgive them, okay? Just know that this is on their mind. What else does this person want to say to option 3, please? I know it's hard, but be patient with me. This came out in a previous option as well. Ooh. I've never felt this connected to anyone before, so this is scary for your person. I feel like they're the kind of person that, you know, they just like cold hard facts, to live from their ego. They, I mean, they're not real comfortable with their emotions, their more subtle emotions, with intimacy, you know. And so this connection, you know, you typically think of a connection being strong as that's a good thing, right? I mean, I did. I've always thought, like, don't you want to be with somebody that you have like this really strong connection with? And won't that be the sign and the symbol of what you've been looking for your whole life, that this is the right person? Whereas this person is like, it's actually a concern, you know, that they feel so connected to you. And then, I don't know why I keep pushing you away. I'm sorry. And those two cards came out together. Because this person, like I said before, it goes back to what I said, that part of this connection was to teach this person how to not be so restricted. They have such a restricted energy. And if their mother did spoil them, or their father spoiled them, I'm getting for most that part applies to, it will be the mother that spoiled them. She did not do him any favors, because emotionally, with regard to romantic intimacy, this person's almost like a child. But at least they know that, you know, it's a problem and they're working on it. They are working on it. They are sorry, okay? They're sorry. At the bottom of the deck, you feel just like family to me. You are family to this person. This is your soulmate. For many of you, this is your twin flame. That connection is so strong for that reason. They've never felt that before, but they need to get over that. Because it's not going anywhere. Okay, let's look. What else do we want to pull? Unsent messages. Get more messages from option 3's person, please. Option 3's beloved. Aw. And I'm pretty sure I love you came out in all 3 as well. And you guys who watch my channel know that does not happen all the time. I love you. Like a little kid. I love you. Probably say it so quiet you almost can't even hear him. Probably whisper it. That's so cute. Okay, I'm stopping. As soon as I said I'm stopping, this card comes out saying stop. Stop taking your insecurities out on me. Okay? So some of you have taken your insecurities out on this person. Because in the previous option, they said, you know, that you needed to have more self-confidence, stop being so insecure. But I got the impression that this person tells himself that, you know. And if your thoughts, or if your words linger in this person's mind, some of you could have said this to this person, stop taking your insecurities out on me. But that'll resonate for those few who have actually done that, and you know who you are. Are you making healthy choices? This person cares about you. They almost have like a parental energy towards you with the Emperor card. They just want to know that you're okay. And I swear it's not personal at the back of the deck. Yeah, it's not personal. This person, I mean, they are who they are. I don't want to say they're a Spock, you know, from Star Trek, because they're not. They've got so much, I feel like they've got a lot of emotion. I mean, they've got a lot of heart. They just, I don't want to say they don't know how to use it. I think it's just out of practice. It's rusty. It never got a chance to really get broken in. I feel like, not to say they haven't had heartbreaks. I think they have had heartbreaks for sure. What I mean is, it hasn't tested its mettle. It hasn't been really worn in. It's just like they're not comfortable with it. They haven't broken it in. Okay. All right, option 3, that's what I've got for you. I'm going to take this over to the extended. The link for that will be in the description box below. I'm going to finish reading the tarot. I've got another tarot here off to the side that I'm going to read. And then I'm going to pull some more messages from your person. So if you feel drawn to, please follow me over there. I think I did pull an advice card, 2 advice cards for option 2. If I feel drawn to, I will do the same for you as well. But yeah, follow me over there if you'd like to. And if not, thank you for tuning in anyway. And I'll talk to you next time. Option 3, I almost forgot your charms. Let's get your charms pulled. So for those who will choose option 3, we'll get some charms. Clarifying this message from their love interest, please. Oh boy, got a bunch of charms. Oh my God, there's a million. All right, I think one dropped on the floor, but it's gonna stay there. All right, we got a little baby here. Somebody's inner child needs work, perhaps. Perhaps your masculine does. This little baby inside, I think I know why I almost forgot to do your charms, because I finished your extended and something about his inner child came out. Look at that. So this dude's like mean mugging, right? And this is who he is on the inside. This little baby that needs to be fed and washed and cared for and loved. And the number one person who can do that the best is him. But this can also talk about you guys having a family together, an actual, like, a little son there. Okay. Poor baby. Okay, anyway. We've got maintain your grasp. So this is hang in there. Hang in there, option 3. Hang in there. I feel that if you do, if the majority of this is resonating with, it's going to pay off big time for you. This is your divine counterpart. You're on the verge of coming into union with them. You're having your dreams come true in this connection. I've got my precious indifferent creature. So yeah, this person may be indifferent, act indifferent towards you. Maybe they didn't immediately reciprocate your affection, especially if this is a masculine. And I'm getting to, if they were older than you, this is because they have a more, mature approach. Come from a more logical place, but they definitely are feeling it now. Okay, they're feeling this connection now. We've got let me absorb. So this person, yeah, there's something inside of them. Did I see another card? I don't see it now. That is needing healing, needing love, and it has to do with their inner child. It has to do with providing for the inner child. It's something that we need to do. Just as if, we had a child in our care, what would you do for that child? You'd make sure that the child's taken care of. You would attend to its needs. This person needs to attend to the inner child's needs. They have to let go, play, have fun regularly, tell silly jokes with friends, do the things that cheer up their inner child, acknowledge their feelings. By denying your feelings, you're denying the feelings of your inner child. It's like child abuse, honestly. And so I just feel like I need to say that. Then we've got a googly eye here. This person's keeping their eye on you. They think you're beautiful. They think you're attractive. They give you the eye. They want to get domestic with you with this little clothes clip. Be friends. They want to mend your connection. They want to be, your friend as well as your lover. They want to fix things between you. And we've got the crescent moon and the star. So maybe around the time of a crescent moon, you could be hearing from this person. They are viewing you as a star. You guys go well together, okay? Go very well together. Complement each other well. And yeah. Somebody could be Pisces, somebody could be Aquarius. Just going off like the tarot meanings of those. And then we've got little black cat here. Black cat is misunderstood. He's not bad, he's good. Gets a bad rap. It's also a symbol of protection and otherworldly connections, as well as Halloween. Another googly eye. Two googly eyes here. Transformation. With the butterfly here, we've got transformation. It's yellow and pink. Yellow for the solar plexus chakra, which talks about having self-confidence, having a healthy sense of will, and inner power, sense of your own power. And pink is, romantic love, sweet, innocent, and pure love. It's also about self-love. So this person's transforming into somebody that has genuine and authentic power and self-confidence and willpower and self-esteem, as well as self-love, which is beautiful. We've got contract here. So this contract affects this connection more ways than one. This person could be signing a divorce contract, or it could represent you doing that, or a marriage contract, or signing a lease together. We've got the family card, so contracts are important to families. Then we've got this square here. Sometimes this person can be a bit of a square, right? It's because they're blue, they get down, and this is how they deal with it, by being rigid, having sharp edges. We've got the Santa Claus here. So something of significance can happen around the Christmas time. Somebody's birthday could be on Christmas or around Christmas. Santa Claus. I think this person wants to be your big daddy. I think I was saying that in the extended. They want to be your big daddy. They want to give you gifts. They want to provide for you. The Emperor is that way. They make a really good provider. And then we've got life is good. I think also they're viewing you as a gift as well. Life is good. So life is going to be good. Life is good now, okay? If you want life good to be better, to be good later, and to get better with this person and this connection, then let it be good now and accept it for all the things. Make a list of the things you're grateful for. Appreciate what's good in your life now, okay? Be the star in your own life. See yourself for your own value. You've got a lot of value. You are a star. This person views you that way. They also view you as, we've got, this is white. White is a color of purity, right? It's also a color of wedding dress. Again, that goes with the contract, doesn't it? And then what is this? It's a Cupid. Oh, okay, Cupid blowing a horn. Okay, somebody could like listening to live music, could play a musical instrument, but I feel like this is like the wake-up call. This is judgment, and we got judgment, right? So on the traditional tarot, the judgment card has an angel, blowing his horn, and everybody is rising from their grave. There is a resurrection in this connection coming. Then we've got twinkle toes here. Somebody could have been in ballet, you could have been, or you're going to have a child that's in that. But also talks about taking care of that kid within. You do that too, okay? Viewer, not just your person needs to do this. They're a mirror reflection of you. So, embrace your inner child. Don't hesitate to do that, because it helps you be more productive. It helps you to have fresh ideas. There are benefits of embracing your inner child are many. Oh, we've got tea. Take a break. Have some tea. Maybe one of you is a tea drinker. Also, I feel like, again, this is like sounding the alarm that the water's done brewing. Okay? Take it off the fire. You guys have learned your lessons. And this chain shows that this came out in all three of them. The solid connection and the valuable connection that the two of you share. Maybe it's a link for every lifetime you've shared together. And then we've got turning over a new leaf, growth in this connection. Got this little flower here. Person could want to give you flowers, a little white flower with a pearl. And we've got protection or protected. This is a protected relationship. This person is protective towards you or will be. We've got sun. Sun is about warmth, growth, nurturance. It's like the sun card. The sun represents having fun, playing, healthy, balanced pleasure seeking, entertaining yourself for the sheer joy of entertaining yourself and seeing things grow. Yeah, this is talking about giving life, new life to this connection. Is that all of them? I don't know, I'm drawn to this pearl for some reason. Pearls are made out of friction, aren't they? A piece of sand gets into a clamshell, and then over a long length of time it turns into a pearl. So you guys you've had to go through irritation like a clamshell has to go through irritation, but the result is something of high value and something long lasting, and something pure and good and beautiful, okay? That's what I have for you, option 3. Thanks for watching.